She woke up and got like, oh, was that you? I said, yeah, I didn't have the heart to tell her. Oh, God. She woke herself up. Yes.
Welcome to Watch Mojo. And today we're counting down our picks for the moments in TV and film where uncontrollable laughter made the final cut.
Tell me, Rose,
Number 10. Colonel Sanders, So I Married an Axe Murderer. Mike Myers' genius is on full display in this 1993 black comedy, where he plays both the protagonist, Charlie Mackenzie, and Charlie's eccentric Scottish father, Stuart.
All right, give your mother a kiss or I'll kick your teeth in.
In one instance, Stuart, ever the conspiracy theorist, launches into a bizarre rant about KFC's Colonel Sanders, claiming the Colonel added a chemical to his recipe to make it irresistible.
Oh, I hated the Colonel with his wee, beady eyes.
Myers' performance left co-star Anthony LaPaglia unable to keep a straight face, something the actor said was often the case around his co-star. This flavorful blend of Myers' improv and LaPaglia's uncontainable mirth make for a bit that audiences continue to enjoy to this day.
Dad, how can you hate the Colonel?
Because he puts an addictive chemical in his chicken that makes you crave it fortnightly, smart arse.
Number 9. Floss, Better Call Saul. In a show as intense as this one, brief spots of levity can truly stand out, especially when they're unplanned. In the Season 2 premiere, Saul, played by Bob Odenkirk, shares a night of passion with his colleague Kim, portrayed by Ray Seahorn.
Oh no, I didn't read the fine print. Yeah!
The next morning, when Kim won't lend him her toothbrush, Saul finds a makeshift one. How Seahorn manages to stay in character during this bit is beyond us, but she finally breaks when Saul says,
Wait till you see what I floss with.
When questioned by a fan on Twitter, Seahorn confirmed that while the clever joke was scripted, Kim's reaction was not, and she laughed during every take they did.
That's a keeper.
Number 8. Necklace Fakeout, Pretty Woman. Even those of us who haven't seen Gary Marshall's iconic film are familiar with this charming clip. But did you know that Julia Roberts' tinkling chortle wasn't scripted? In fact, none of the prank was.
Do I look okay?
Something's missing.
When Richard Gere's Edward presents Vivian with an elegant necklace, he playfully snaps the jewelry box shut just as she reaches for it. Roberts let out a surprised, adorable laugh, which was completely improvised. This scene's authenticity has cemented it in cinematic history. It's so memorable that even Family Guy gave it a nod, a testament to its lasting sweetness and cultural impact. Number 7. Huffing Gas, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. This long-running show is celebrated for its absurdist humor, and the cast's frequent inability to keep straight faces only adds to the charm. In the episode Flowers for Charlie, a chaotic series of events leaves Dee, played by Caitlin Olsen, with her hand stuck in a hole in the wall.
Get it off me! Get it off! I'm stuck to your glue!
The gang devises a questionable plan involving gasoline to free her, but instead, they end up sniffing it and spiraling into hysteria.
Are you sure it's gasoline, though? I should just try it again.
Woo!
Amid the chaos, a fart joke is made, and it leaves everyone struggling to stay in character. Unsurprisingly, a few unscripted chuckles made it into the final cut, perfectly capturing the show's chaotic and unpredictable energy, and the characters' bond.
Pass the gas.
Number 6. Waxing, The 40-Year-Old Virgin. This 2005 classic put both director Judd Apatow and star Steve Carell on the map, thanks in no small part to Carell's showmanship. For the infamous chest waxing sequence, Carell insisted on undergoing the painful treatment for real, which means all of his screams, grimaces, and outbursts were completely genuine.
Oh, I hate you so much, you.
His castmates, including Paul Rudd, Seth Rogen, and Romany Malco, tried to keep their composure as Carell triumphed through the agony, holding nothing back.
That's great, man.
Between his authentic discomfort, quick wit, and colorful commentary, Carell's dedication undoubtedly paid off, leaving audiences and his fellow actors in stitches. Number 5. The Great Herring War, The Golden Girls. This acclaimed sitcom follows the lives of 4 older women sharing a home in Miami, combining sharp writing with top-tier performances. In the first season's finale, we witness a moment so riotous that even the talented cast couldn't keep it together on set. Betty White's Rose compares their living arrangement to the Great Herring War, a story that's perhaps even more preposterous than the name suggests.
Oh, not that kind of circus. A herring circus. Sort of like SeaWorld, only smaller.
The script did intend for the others to react to its silliness, but their struggle to stay composed went far beyond what was planned.
Only me once.
Their organic breaking highlights the exceptional chemistry between the actresses, and only upped the funny in one of the series' most hysterical moments.
After that, no other herring would do.
Number 4. Morons, Blazing Saddles. Here's another antique example. Mel Brooks' 1974 hit brilliantly mixes outrageous comedy with biting social commentary. Upon introducing himself to the people of Rock Ridge, Sheriff Bart, played by Cleavon Little, faces blatant and harsh discrimination.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
In an attempt to lift his spirits, Jim, portrayed by Gene Wilder, delivers the perfect one-word summary of the townsfolk. Little wasn't expecting the punchline, and his real-life response made it into the final cut.
You know, morons.
Gems like this make Blazing Saddles a masterclass in balancing humor and poignancy, demonstrating how Brooks and his cast used satire to confront society's darkest realities.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. If you shoot him, you'll just make him mad.
Number 3. Lineup, The Usual Suspects. Even in one of cinema's most gripping crime dramas, there's room for unscripted ridiculousness.
All right, you all know the drill. When your number is called, step forward and repeat the phrase you've been given. Understand?
The emblematic lineup scene in The Usual Suspects was meant to be played straight, but an unexpected culprit changed everything. Flatulence. Benicio del Toro couldn't stop passing gas, and the other stars, in turn, couldn't stop cracking up. Director Bryan Singer reportedly grew frustrated with their inability to stay serious, but the natural camaraderie and chaos were too good to cut. What began as an accidental detour became one of the film's greatest sequences, capturing the irreverence and spontaneity of a cast that couldn't keep it together.
Benicio passed wind like 7 takes in a row, which is not easy.
Number 2. Prison Mike, The Office. Steve Carell's prowess was on full display during his time on The Office. There were countless instances where his castmates struggled to handle his antics, such as when Ed Helms literally had to hide behind a plant in Season 6's Secret Santa. However, several years before, a certain bit proved even more difficult to complete. Michael grows impatient with his staff's teasing about prison being better than work, and decides to, as he puts it, scare them straight with terrifying tales of incarceration. On several occasions, Jim and others can be seen trying to hold in laughter. John Krasinski plays it off perfectly in character, but we bet it was nice to be able to get some relief in the scene rather than needing to completely hold back. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Sean's Wife, Good Will Hunting. While it's sprinkled with some lighthearted buddy comedy aspects, this renowned 1997 masterpiece is by and large a serious film. But even in his bearded, i.e. dramatic roles, the late great Robin Williams couldn't resist brightening the set with his legendary ad-libs. Such was the case when his character, psychologist Sean McGuire, tells an endearing story about his wife farting in her sleep.
My wife used to fart when she was nervous. She had all sorts of wonderful idiosyncrasies. She used to fart in her sleep.
Williams completely improvised this dialogue, and it was clear that neither Matt Damon nor the crew had any idea it was coming.
One night it was so loud it woke the dog up.
In fact, you can not only see Damon and Williams, but also the camera shaking with laughter. It's moments like these that immortalize the expert that Williams was. Which of these scenes tickled you the most? Let us know in the comments. Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.